Believe it or not, we have reached week 4 of the prep football season, and this week our Touchdown Live Game of the Week brings us over to Westlake as last week's Team of the Week. The Westlake Rams host the DeRidder Dragons. Earlier this week, Devin DeStefano and Justin Margolis caught up with both head coaches, and we begin over at Westlake with John Richardson.
Thanks, Matthew. I'm here with head coach of the Westlake Rams, John Richardson. John, obviously you head into a matchup against the DeRidder Dragons, a very formidable team, a team that you've had your team focused on, especially as you come into a homecoming week. Just what are you trying to get out of your team this week as you head into this matchup?
Well, we just want to go out there and play well. We want to play mistake-free football, physical football, make sure that we're carrying out our assignments on defense and executing on offense, not putting the ball on the ground and making some plays.
The big thing, obviously, is this team's run ability. It's a very dynamic and different run scheme than you'll normally see. What are you telling your defense? They've been pretty good against the run this year. What are you telling them to try to stop this running attack?
It's tough to stop because you don't see it. It's hard to prepare for. You can't really simulate it with a scout team or anything like that. So they're just going to really have to do a good job of closing and be where they're supposed to be.
Last one, this crowd's obviously going to be pretty awesome. Just how do you keep the emotions in check? You've talked about that to me already, that you want to keep your team's emotions in line and have them focus on the task.
Well, once we get them to Friday and we can get past all that stuff, the biggest thing is just getting past that first series. You know, the jitters, the excitement of it, because after that, everybody tends to settle down, and it'll be the same on their side.
Awesome. Coach, thank you for taking the time.
Appreciate
Good luck tonight as well.
Thank you.
Obviously, a big game out here at Westlake. We'll send it over to Devin DeStefano now. He's out in DeRidder.
The DeRidder Dragons have a tall task ahead of them as they face the Westlake Rams this week. And head coach Brad Parmley says the dynamic Westlake offense is something you have to stay ready for.
Yeah, whenever you watch them on film, and they're averaging like 50 points a game, and they can do it both through throwing the football and running it. They're a very talented, very well coached football team. The challenge is going to be tackling somebody in space because the quarterback does a good job of getting the ball to different playmakers. You really can't keen in or hone in on just one guy because they utilize 3, 4, 5 different skill guys to score touchdowns. So it's going to be a big challenge for us tonight.
The Dragons at 2-1 are hoping to improve to 3-1 for the first time since 2019. But in order to do just that, they need to learn from their past games and improve going forward.
Just in general, we're playing better football from August. I mean, we're blocking better, we're tackling better. I think the kids are understanding the finer points of our schemes, and after two good wins. It's always good to get some reward for hard work, and they're starting to see the good and the bad in what they're doing.
Thank you, guys, and a lot of other action coming your way tonight as well. A battle of 2-1s at Sulphur in 5A as the Golden Tours host Sam Houston. Barb at home as well as they host Karen Crow in 4A. Iowa and Leesville are both home while DeRidder hits the road for our game of the week, as we heard there. Last night, Washington, Marion, and LaGrange were in action. The Gators dominating Bolton 42-0 on the road. In 3A, Westlake, of course, Jennings, LCCP, South Beauregard, and Iota all at home as well, while St. Louis got a win over WM last night. In 2A, Vinton and Kinder are both home, while DeQuincy, Eastbow, Rosepine, and Welsh are all away from home. And last night in 2A, Pickering, Lake Arthur, and Oakdale were in action, with Lake Arthur getting a big win. And finally, Oberlin is home for our only 1A game tonight, while Basile, Elton, Hamilton, Christian, and Maryville all got wins last night. You can